I see you looking past this very moment, my child, as if only tomorrow holds what you seek. A heavy burden weighs on your heart, my beloved, and you speak of putting music things off, as if time stretches endlessly before you. Listen closely to my words, my precious one. I speak to you right now, for delaying this choice might mean missing what your deepest self truly longs for. I have seen the quiet battles you fight, my cherished one, the tears no one else notices, the deep tiredness others miss. You often question, my child, if another soul truly comprehends your inner world. My beloved, I notice every single thing. I am right here with you now, holding you close, asking you not to let this chance slip away. Each breath you take, my child, is a gift, and every beat of your heart carries deep purpose. Yet life is fragile, her music and paths open today might close by morning, leaving only a memory of what could have been. I urge you not out of fear, my precious one, but from the vastness of my love for you. This is my quiet plea, my child, offered with great tenderness. Come to me now. Lay down your concerns and find the peace your spirit music has craved. Don't let waiting steal the joy, completeness, and fresh beginning I have prepared just for you, my beloved one. My arms are open, my beloved child, ready to receive all of you. Your hurts, your doubts, your questions without answers. I have carefully set this moment aside, blending kindness and grace to guide you safely. As your tomorrows emerge, my child, the decisions you embrace now define the course of your journey. Place sufficient faith in me, my child, to release your habit of delay. Let this be the moment you step boldly into the life I have always seen for you. Tomorrow might be too late, but right now, at this very second, my child, my love waits for you, freely given and eager. I speak gently, my precious one, yet with deep meaning to your innermost being, inviting you to a turning point that can change everything. I speak music, plainly, my child, not in riddles, calling you to recognize the love that has followed you since the day you began. You felt my closeness in quiet times, my peace even in your struggles, my beloved, yet something still keeps you bound. Music today, my cherished one. I long to free you from that final hold. Trocken music tour. It is time to put down your doubts, release your worries, and step into the freedom you have often asked for. You have often wondered, my child, if I truly see you, specifically, among all the people in the world. Let me tell you again, I not only see you, my beloved, but I understand you completely. I am aware of each concealed sorrow, my child, every unspoken request, and every aspiration held within your heart. Even when others miss your sadness, or don't notice your quiet victories, I am paying attention, my precious one. I see every courageous step you take, my child, no matter how small or unsure it feels to you. You are never out of my view. Who you are is deeply known by me. Trocerk music. Tor, your path is not random, my beloved. Your existence has deep meaning, brought into being with great love. But this very day asks for something urgent. It is about taking hold of this moment of grace, accepting the full love I offer. Short music tour. Tor, you have postponed action for too long, my child, assuming endless opportunities would arise. Another sun would bring a new turning point, another instant for mending. But understand this, my beloved, time is a gift, yet its span is not guaranteed. The opportunity for completeness, for mending what is broken, for turning your life around, is here, right now. Putting it off only strengthens what holds you back. With every delay, the load you bear becomes heavier, my precious one. That is why my heart reaches out to yours so directly, my child, at this exact moment. Recall, my beloved, those quiet moments you murmured, reveal a clear indication. Consider these very words as the undeniable response you sought. Stop your unsure searching or your hesitant delays. This is the sign you asked for, clear and simple. I have set up this specific moment to speak directly to your spirit, my child, a gentle, yet powerful break in your daily life. I offer my guidance, my beloved, to lead you toward a life full of purpose, joy, and calm. Do not disregard this loving communication, my child. Do not avert your gaze, my precious one, presuming you can always come back at a later time. This very is the one I have chosen for your response, my child, for you to fully embrace my invitation. Music, I understand your fears more deeply than anyone. You worry about being rejected, my beloved, about failing, about disappointing others, or most of all yourself. Yet, I need you to grasp this truth without doubt, my child. My complete affection dispels every apprehension. Should you initiate this journey towards me, my child, I pledge to accompany you through each subsequent stride. You will not walk alone. The strength you feel is missing, I will provide. The bravery you question having, my precious one, I shall ignite deep inside your spirit. Depend on me, my child. For that which you are unable to achieve by yourself, you may survey your circumstances, my child, and question, have I become too damaged, too imperfect, too adrift for transformation? My response is an absolute no. Neither your past actions, my child, nor any place you have journeyed, holds the power to sever you from my affection. Those injuries that feel irreparable, my beloved, those errors that disturb your sleep, I shall transform into clear evidence of my favor. What you see as scars, I see as stories of rescue waiting to be told. Your past is not stronger than my mercy, my child, nor more powerful than my devotion. Hand it over to me this very day, my child, and observe how I fashion even your most shadowed experiences into a pattern of promise and fresh existence. You have asked, why now? Why the urgency? Because, my child, your spirit has wandered for too long. You have lived in shadows, letting doubt and guilt hide who you truly are. But today, I declare freedom for your music life, my beloved. I say this with love and without delay. You do not belong in darkness, my child. You were created to live in my light, to know joy, to live free from the burden of past sadness. I have prepared blessings, opportunities, and relationships that are waiting for you to be ready. Do not miss this. Do not let hesitation keep you from the full life I have promised, my cherished one. Think carefully about what stops you from moving forward today, my child. Is your hesitation, my child, rooted in apprehension about others' judgments? Is it regret over past choices? Is it uncertainty about my true forgiveness and love for you? Hear me clearly, my beloved. Such thoughts, my beloved, are deceptions an adversary breathes to hold you captive. My heart holds no judgment for you, my child. My deepest desire is always for your freedom. There is a presence that seeks to bind you, to whisper untruths. Let go of those deceptions right now. Instead, choose to listen to my voice, which calls you precious, forgiven, and made a music new. A life rich with meaning is prepared for you, my beloved child. A path I have laid out greater than you can now imagine. My plans for you are always for good, for hope, never for harm. They lead to a day full of certainty and strength. This journey begins with a single to answer me now, this very moment, without delay. The coming hours are not guaranteed, but this present breath is yours. Music, this gift I extend, is meant for you. Do not allow fear or uncertainty to diminish it. Envision your days ahead, my precious one. If you were to surrender every heavy worry to me today, see yourself moving onward with a burden-free heart, a peaceful mind, and renewed bravery. This is not just a dream. It is my firm promise to you. Come to me, my child. Decide right now to place your full confidence in me, perhaps for the very first time. Allow yourself to feel the profound peace and understanding that flow only from completely embracing my love. My faithful helpers have gone before you, clearing your path. They are with you even now, ready to assist, to support your steps as you move in this new way. The quiet calm you feel, the soft movement within your core, these are sure indications of my nearness. They affirm that I am active inside you, guiding you toward a deeper, more whole connection with me. It is no accident that you encounter these words today. I set this precise moment in motion long ago, knowing exactly what your inner self would need, and at what time. Do not let this chance pass without your reply. Open your innermost self. Tell me what you have hidden away. Speak the truths you have held back for too long. I am here listening, ready to remove those burdens from your weary being. Now, my beloved, I call you to a decision point. I have placed before you two roads, one of delay, doubt, and darkness, the other of immediate acceptance, freedom, and a rich life. Choose genuine life today. Step into the light. You will find healing beyond your grandest hopes, strength you never thought possible, and a peace deeper than anything you have experienced. This moment is not a future event, my cherished one. Let me remind you of the times you almost gave up entirely. Do you remember those nights when quiet felt unbearable and your sadness seemed too heavy to carry? I was there. I sat beside you, my hand resting on your heart, breathing peace into your unrest. You may not have known I was there, yet I never left. Every tear you shed, I collected. Every troubled thought in your mind I heard. You cried out for help, and even when you could not discern my developing intention, my child, I was already active in unseen ways, guiding you to this exact instant. This very second is holy. It is more than just another segment of time. It is the pivotal turning point. What you do here, the decisions you make now, will change the course of all your coming days. I do not ask for you to understand everything fully. I do not call you to be perfect. I call you to trust in me. Simply place sufficient faith in me, my child, to release your tight grip on what you have held so intensely. The resentment you have guarded, the worry that has governed your choices, the concealed failing you believe no one perceives, the sorrow you have buried so profoundly, see music, that its sting is no longer felt. Let it all fall away. Put it into my hands. Your disarray does not push me away. Your brokenness does not make me turn back. I am drawn to it. This is why I am here. Not for those who seem complete, but for those who know they need kindness, healing, and love. My arms are open wide. My spirit longs for you. It is my desire, my beloved, to lift the burdens that have pressed upon you and grant you tranquility. This is the time for chains to fall away. This will be accomplished, my child, not through your own might, but through my power. You have struggled, labored, and driven yourself onward, my child. Yet now I wish to instruct you in genuine thriving, to genuinely live, not under pressure, not under shame, not under the false words others have spoken about you, but in freedom, and joy, and deep peace. You have searched for calm in places never meant to offer it, and each time your heart came back empty. This is because you were made to be whole through me. Nothing else can satisfy the spirit I formed. Should you attempt to substitute me, my child, with fleeting solace, an emptiness for something deeper will persistently remain. But I am not temporary. I am eternal and constant, firm, and I have waited for this exact moment to fill her music, the empty parts within you. You have held back thinking you needed to be stronger before coming close. You believed you had to fix yourself before returning. But my beloved one, do you not see? It is my presence that brings healing. It is my love that brings completeness. Come just as you are, with every weight, with every confusion, with every question you are afraid to speak. Yes, draw near. My grace is not reserved for those who earn it, but freely given to all who are open to receive. Yes, confirm it. Confirm your surrender. Confirm your coming home. Confirm letting go of your reasons and stepping into the unknown with me. I will not fail you. I will not abandon you halfway. I will be your companion, my child, from the very start until the conclusion. Time moves forward, not as a threat, but as an opportunity to pay attention. You face a choice right now. A holy chance that might not present itself again in this precise music way. I want to awaken something within you that has slept for too long. Hopes that died, joy that faded, belief that disappeared. I want to fill it all with new life again. But you must allow me. You must permit my entry, my child, into every aspect of your inner being, not solely the orderly protected spaces. I also desire the hidden places, those closed off by shame, those scarred by memories you try to forget. There is nothing you can hide from me. Yet I still wish to dwell with you, to make you complete. A battle is happening in the invisible world right now for who you truly are. This moment, these words, this encounter, are all part of that struggle. The opponent has tried every method to distract you, to numb your feelings, to persuade you that change cannot happen. But my voice carries more weight than those lies. I cut through the noise. I reach into the chaos and declare, you are mine. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not too broken. You have a path alongside me, and I will not let you go until you see it, until you live it, until you walk in the full reason for which I brought you into existence. There is a distinct path opening for you right now, my child. It is not a wide road, but a focused journey. To step onto it, Her music tour, you will need to set aside some things you carry. Yet once you begin, you will uncover a peace so vast, you will marvel at the delay. A genuine joy will fill your spirit. Some wounds within you are too deep for anyone else to heal, my precious child. What I extend to you is more than a new beginning. It is a holy release. You don't need to be complete or faultless before you seek me. Just draw near, bring all your broken pieces. Come with your tired heart. Share your fragile hopes. Then I will do what only I am able to do. I will change your sadness into beauty. I will turn your mourning into rejoicing. I will give you a future in place of your past. You have heard the stories of others, accounts of what I have brought about in their lives, and you have wondered, could such a transformation ever be for you? The answer is yes. I show no favoritism among those who belong to me. I do not overlook you. What I have accomplished for others, I stand ready to do for you. This requires only your willingness, your openness, your agreement. I have chosen you, my beloved, not because of anything you have done, but simply because you are mine. You may feel unprepared, unworthy, or incapable, music, but I am not asking you to rely on yourself. My invitation to you, my child, is to place your dependence upon music me. Your perceived weakness is not a hindrance when you are with me. Instead, it becomes the very space through which my strength flows. I understand how burdensome life has been. I know the struggle of finding hope again when it has disappointed you before. But this is not an empty promise. This is not hollow encouragement. This is a divine arrangement. I have awaited this very moment to bring your spirit into alignment with mine. You may continue music to keep your distance, but I will still be here. You may keep music pretending all is well, but I will still pursue you. Or you can yield, she music you can turn around and find your way home. There is no shame here, my child. Music only boundless kindness, only an open embrace, only pure affection. Declare your amen if you have faith. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community, through the link in the description, or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. I see your hesitation. It sits like heavy dirt at the bottom of your soul. It makes your peace cold. You have stayed in the shallow water for too long. You are tired from treading water. Stop now. Let the tide pull you toward me. Pull up the anchor. When you let go, the current will lift you. You will move past the rocks of lack and disappointment. The old still water will be flushed away. You will see the shore clearly. I will open the gates and you will drink from a spring that does not run dry. Your strength will return. Step into the river. Let the water wash you. I am calling to the center of who you are. Come home to me. The wait is over, my beloved child. I know the questions that have settled in your spirit. You've walked through seasons where the silence was louder than any encouragement, where delays stretched on, and what you longed for seemed held at bay. You questioned if your path was right, if you had somehow missed what I intended. But hear me now, for this moment is not by chance. Every detour, every quiet stretch, every barrier you faced was part of a divine design, not a punishment. The season of waiting, the time where you felt unseen, it was all preparation for what I am about to reveal. I've been guarding something significant for you, and it requires a foundation that cannot be shaken, an identity rooted in my truth alone. What I will share with you next will not only confirm why I allowed the very things that felt like loss, but it will unlock the understanding that shifts everything you thought you knew about your journey. This is the moment when what I've stored up begins to break forth, and you will see how every difficult step was actually leading you to this precise revelation. My child, your challenging experiences, those times when your inner being felt tested and your faith wavered, served a clear design. I permitted these difficult periods to reveal to all opposing forces that your inner resolve is unbreakable. Even when they tried to hold you back, you stood firm. From that unwavering stand, you now rise with deepened power. Your path has brought pain, my beloved child. Yet what has grown within you possesses vast potential. I am grounding within you a core stability that no unrest can shake, a quiet certainty that endures when others are distressed, and a love that stays true no matter how you are treated. This inner preparedness is essential for what I am about to reveal. I needed to detach you from dependence on temporary assurances, so your reliance would settle entirely on me, my precious one. I allowed hardships to appear, ensuring your inner peace would not depend on the approval of others. I have led you through a time of quiet perseverance, strengthening your insight, determination, and commitment. Others will notice your inner light, but only you and I truly understand the profound journey that brought it forth. You are not destined for misfortune. My child, you are summoned for a distinct aim. When you grasp this reality, you will stop seeing difficulties as reasons to retreat, and instead recognize them as clear indications you are progressing as intended. No event has occurred without meaning. No struggle has been music wasted. My beloved, the person you are growing into is truly resilient. This arises not from arrogance or worldly ambition, but from an inner being that has released its weights, found inner stillness, and gained fresh vitality through absolute reliance on me. I have moved with great care in readying you, my child, for I do not rush when setting in place what is meant to last forever. Now that this truth is yours, my subsequent words will provide the insight to accept it with assurance. But listen carefully now, my child, not with your temporary emotions, but with your deepest understanding. Every delay you encountered was part of my flawless design. Not one was intended to cause you harm. Each still period, every instance of waiting, every unexpected change was integrated into a vaster design, far beyond your immediate perception. I do not operate by the quick pace of human calendars. I act according to my eternal aim. You thought things were falling apart, my beloved, yet in reality, you were advancing toward fulfillment. What I did not allow was not refused in anger, my child. It was redirected by my watchful concern. I protected you not only from external threats, but from internal weakening. I slowed your progress before enthusiasm could exceed your genuine character. I provided quiet so that self-importance would not flourish amidst noise. I permitted challenges to nurture, music, deep wisdom. For my intent is not to make you seem impressive, my precious one, but to make you unwavering. What I am building within you will not fade as conditions shift. It will persist. And this enduring nature emerged from my protective journey with you. What seemed like wandering was, in fact, my direction, guiding you away from courses that felt right but lacked true harmony. You were not being disciplined for some hidden fault, my child. You were being refined so that no vulnerability would join you in the future I have prepared. And now, as I begin to unveil what awaits you, my beloved child, you will start to see how every diversion served as a safeguard. You will give thanks for what never materialized. You will offer thanks for what I prevented from ever taking root. You will discover gladness not only in what is granted, but also in what was held back from you. For now, you will grasp its real meaning. Not a punishment, but the preservation of a holy promise. And what I present next, my child, will not only confirm my watchful care, but will also demonstrate how I have kept the most valuable blessings, until you were completely ready to accept them. Certain aspirations have been put on hold, my precious one, not rejected nor undone, but simply kept secure by my hand until the exact moment. You sought me. You endured the stillness. You sought me once more. You disciplined your inner self. You searched for reasons, perhaps thinking some imperfection within you needed correction. Yet the delay you met, my child, was not a consequence. It was a matter of proper timing. I kept specific elements in waiting, not because you were unworthy, but because the foundation was not yet solid enough to support the full scope of my designs. Some good things must await your complete readiness to sustain them. You have moved through the season of trial, my child. You traversed those extended barren periods where no advancement seemed visible. Yet you held fast to your belief. You pushed back against the quiet suggestions of uncertainty, the urge to surrender, and the exhaustion that came with delay. But within that quietness, my precious one, something vital was forming. You could not see the progress, but I was building something lasting piece by piece. And now, my beloved child, what has been held back is ready to burst forth. When it comes, it will not be slow or restricted. It will arrive suddenly and fully, for I am not simply permitting a trickle. I am releasing what has been kept precisely for this moment. The acceleration will feel sudden, my child, yet it is the result of your patient faithfulness. This abundant flow is the reward for your quiet dependability. Do not be surprised, my precious one, when the very areas that appeared barren suddenly flourish. Do not be startled when opportunities that once ignored you now pursue you. When conversations that once excluded you now center on your participation. This is not coincidence, my child. This is the fulfillment of my intention. This is what happens when I announce the time has come. When I send forth my power, nothing can hinder she music it. No, my child, this is not about external forms, nor about specific people, nor about what has passed. My intention, once set, cannot be reversed. What is drawing near will not demand your effort. You will not need to plan for it, chase after it, or petition for its arrival. It will simply manifest, not because it is insignificant, but because it is uniquely prepared for you. Paths that were once blocked will now become clear and expansive, my precious one. Moments of stillness will shift into perfectly aligned circumstances. You will move from quiet anticipation to engaged fulfillment, from desiring to possessing. And this shift will be evident, not only to your own heart, but to those who watch your journey. They will observe your progress. They will see the tangible outcomes. And they will discern my work. You have longed for clarity, for provision, for meaningful progress, for closer connections. And now, my beloved, a richness will start to pour into your life, one revelation following music another. You will perceive it in your spirit, before it manifests in your everyday experience. My child, you feel the change in your surroundings. Matters are genuinely moving. What was concealed is now becoming visible. I have already declared it into existence, and the necessary elements are silently forming. This is not a promise for the future. It is present now. Even so, my cherished one, despite how quickly these shifts unfold, hold firm within your spirit. Do not allow the swiftness to dislodge your inner balance. Remain modest as blessings appear. Stay receptive as insights emerge. Keep your attention on me, not on the developing circumstances. I am not merely bringing about what you wish for. I am also guarding your deepest self as it comes to pass. I am surrounding your gifts with insight so you will manage them wisely. What is being granted now is not exclusively for your personal ease, but for my broader intention. It will reach further than your immediate requirements. It will extend to others. It will awaken comprehension in those you did not know were watching you. You will not need to announce it. Your very being will demonstrate what I have brought to pass. And what I next place within your reach will feel like the concluding piece. Not that you were ever incomplete, but that the full scope of my promise is now being realized. In earlier times, I instructed you to release what you perceived as attachments, and you did so, even amidst your uncertainty. I led you toward decisions that appeared unwise to the world, yet you heeded me because you relied on my gentle leading, more than their forceful statements. My precise moment was not a result of your errors, my child. I held back because what I am about to reveal requires your undivided attention, your full readiness, your total openness. It was essential for you to arrive at a state where outside influences cease to govern your assurance, and no other viewpoint could stand equal to my own. I brought you to the conclusion of your own striving, not to cause hardship, but to release you from the habit of partial alignment that was diminishing your inner peace. Therefore, my beloved child, I paused until your comprehension was not just available, but genuinely craving wisdom that only I could provide. I awaited the moment your innermost being could truly comprehend the weight of what I must reveal. For my truth is not soft. It is not intended to entertain or to flatter. It is meant to transform you profoundly. It challenges. It directs you afresh. It unearths what has lingered for too long. But it also restores, strengthens, and retrieves what has been obscured by all the diversions. And now, my precious one, you are ready. You are no longer trying to mold me to your own concepts. You are prepared to be shaped by my blueprint. You are no longer requesting my endorsement for what you have not completely surrendered. You are offering me everything, no matter the cost. That is why I can now communicate plainly, without being distorted by your expectations. I can unveil the full reality of who you are without false appearances. Without fear, without needing validation from those who never genuinely perceived you. My truth now comes like an incoming current, not to engulf you, but to wash away every falsehood you unknowingly embraced. It will correct not only your direction, but also your genuine identity. I will reveal the individual you have always been beneath old wounds, dismissals, and times of delay. I will bring back to your memory what I proclaimed about your being before the world started to shape it. This truth will be steadfast, yet it will liberate you. It will feel like light illuminating a shadowed area, not because it is noisy, but because it is unmistakable. And with it will arrive the restoration of missed opportunities, the healing of your perceptions, and the distinctness of your aim. You will no longer advance based on assumptions. You will move ahead from definite understanding. What once appeared confusing will become plain. What previously burdened you will release its grip. For truth does more than just illuminate, it frees. I guided you to this juncture not to find fault, but to elevate. Not to bring shame, but to restore your true position. You are now ready to receive without opposition. The center of your essence is made ready. The noise has diminished. The distractions have dissolved. And now, as I begin to impart truth without holding back, you will grasp why I could not communicate in this manner previously. From the instant you arrived in this world, my child, outside forces started to twist how you saw yourself with faulty viewpoints. Utterances were made concerning you that did not match your genuine nature. Labels were given to you by people who did not understand what I had established. Expectations were placed upon you that never matched the authentic pattern I had designed. And gradually, you began to accept these portrayals as if they were part of you, adapting yourself to fit meanings that were never divine. The world instructed you to gauge your significance by what you achieved. By perfection, by your outward presentation, by acceptance from others. It tried to persuade you that you had to gain your value, prove your abilities, attain victory to be included. And whenever you did not meet its unattainable benchmarks, uncertainty crept in murmuring falsehoods that you were lacking, that there was an issue with you, that you were inadequate. But I am speaking at this moment to reveal each of those deceptive notions, and to lead you back to the truth I wove into your very being before creation began. You are not what others asserted were. You are not what previous setbacks proclaimed. You are not what measuring yourself against others caused you to conclude. Your worth is not defined by errors. Your true self is not marked by past hurts. You are not the quietness of others when you long to be seen. Human perspectives tried to assign you roles that led to endless effort and just getting by. But I spoke your true name into existence long before any earthly sound was made. That truth about you rests forever in my keeping, whole, clean, untouched by years or events. I declared you distinct. I declared you hallowed. I declared you mine. Now I am gently lifting away every mistaken idea about yourself that the world placed upon your spirit. I am uncovering the layers you put on to be liked. I am undoing the false narratives that made you shrink back, worried you were either too grand or not enough. I did not bring you into being to be lessened. I did not shape you to fit another's mold. I imprinted you with a sacred sign, a personal seal that only my realm truly recognizes. No word, no challenge, no way of life can ever remove that. I am bringing back what you hid to simply get through. I am drawing out the parts of you that fear quieted, bringing them forward with assurance. Who you genuinely are was never built on your actions. It always sprang from being with me. This is why you felt like you didn't quite belong. This is why even your successes left you wanting more. For deep inside, your spirit understood you were living for something that wasn't your real calling. That ends now. I am showing you your authentic image again, the one that mirrors my view, the you that is whole, free, brave, and full of my own purpose. My precious child, your genuine being has no need to chase attention, for I myself have already distinguished you. You no longer seek acceptance from others, because you dwell in my unwavering approval. I do not focus on the labels the world attempted to place upon you. I am unveiling the true self I formed you to be before misunderstandings obscured your sight. You do not need to strive for this. It resides within you already. Simply release what was never true, and welcome what I have always preserved for you. As you do this, my beloved child, you will experience a transformation not only in your self-perception, but also in what comes to you, in what you communicate, and in your journey through life. You will cease to fit yourself into places too confined for your genuine brilliance. Your worth will not be decided by how others react. You will proceed with a quiet assurance that no human opinion can shake. This is because you have returned to my truth. What I will disclose next will both confirm your true identity and illustrate the outcomes of fully accepting that understanding. Yet, I address you presently with a voice that stills all uncertainty and unveils every deception. You have never left my thoughts. Not for a moment, not even for a fleeting second. When others overlooked you, I watched every part of your developing life with profound care. As they paid you no mind, I was building something enduring within you. You are not just one of the crowd. You are not waiting on the edge hoping for a chance. There is a reason your challenges have been so deep, my cherished one. There is a reason you felt a weight heavier than your situation seemed to warrant. You have been specially chosen. Yes, but not by misfortune. The profound feelings you experienced were not a punishment. They were a setting apart. You are not waiting to become significant. You already hold it within you. I needed you to keep going without applause from others. I needed you to obey even when you didn't grasp why. I needed you to press on when others stopped. Because where I am guiding you, who you genuinely are, will matter more than outward appeal. And your readiness to obey will have greater impact than how you look. I chose you not for your accomplishments, but for your openness to my will. The reason you stood firm even when your determination faltered is because I upheld you. I have surrounded you with hidden strength, plain wisdom, and holy discernment, which will now start to become evident. Others will start to notice. Not because you chase recognition, but because my light cannot be hidden. You are not the same person who endured that hardship, my beloved. And it is not because you faced greater trials, but because you relied on me more fully. That reliance is the bedrock upon which I am now building important plans. You do not need to push or strive. You do not need to promote yourself. You simply need to walk with me one moment at a time, and I will show you the right chances, bring you to the fitting people, and supply all that is needed. My gaze never missed you, my child. You were being shaped for a role, not to elevate yourself, but to make my presence clear through your life. Some matters were put on hold, my child, not denied, not cancelled, but simply kept by my own hand until the exact moment came. You prayed, you waited, you searched for understanding, perhaps believing something within you needed fixing. But the delay you met was not a punishment. It was purely a question of the right time. I held certain parts back, not because you were unworthy, but because the base was not yet strong enough to bear the complete scope of my intention. Some good outcomes must be kept from you, until you have the inner strength to manage them. And now I speak with a deep sense of urgency. The limits are giving way. The barriers are lifting. The time of my divine pause is ending. And what I have held in readiness is now beginning to move. You have moved through the season of trial, my precious one. You traversed those extended barren periods where no advancement seemed visible. Yet you held fast to your belief. You have stood firm against the quiet whispers of doubt, the impulse to give up hope, the weariness of waiting. But, within that stillness, something powerful was forming. You could not see the growth, but I was building something lasting, piece by careful piece. And now, what was kept back is about to rush forward. And when it comes, it will not be slow or small. It will arrive quickly and fully, for I am not just permitting a trickle. I am unleashing what was set aside for this very moment. The sudden acceleration will seem unexpected, but it is the result of your steady trust. This abundance is the reward for your quiet loyalty. Do not be amazed when the very areas of your life that once felt empty begin to flourish without warning. Do not be taken aback when opportunities that once bypassed you now come looking for you. When conversations that once left you out now center around your involvement. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description, or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. My beloved child, you have remained listening with a heart that truly seeks me. I see your desire for clarity, your longing for purpose, and your readiness to receive the truth I have unveiled. As one who has heard this message, your spirit now knows a deeper part of my intention for you. This understanding is not merely for your own comfort, my precious one, it is a sacred assignment. Let your heart's agreement with this message be known. For your devoted attention to this work honors me. Your support enables more of my children, who desperately need to hear of their true identity, and my unwavering care to find this very light. By joining my faithful remnant, you become a vessel for my word, a partner in extending my love to those still waiting in uncertainty. Imagine the profound peace that comes when you fully step into the purpose I have prepared, seeing your life as a living testimony to my faithfulness. Return for deeper understanding, for I have more to unfold, more wisdom to impart, and further revelations to confirm the true self I have always known you music to be. Know this, my beloved, my gaze is always upon you. You are forever upheld by my power, guarded by my truth, and cherished in my presence. Go forth now, surrounded by my enduring peace. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary, where we discuss the Word daily, and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description, and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary, where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.